That's okay to have a type. It's millions and millions and millions of people on this earth. So no matter what, there is somebody for that type. But what I'm also saying is, in the Israelite dating world, most of the individuals in the dating site are in the dating site because they need help. They're not finding their matches on their own. They're not, they have these standards and they say, oh, the women should lower their standards. If I say, I need a man who has an 820 credit score, who is successful, who has less than 2 children, that has paid his child support and less than 2 wives in his lifetime. I'm okay if, that's a standard for me. That's what I want. Everybody has the right to what they want. I'm not dating a man that has a bad credit score. If my credit score is high, because in my mind, only thing he wants to do is suck off my credit.
Well, let me say this. I think one of the things we can role play. We can role play as ladies. Y'all are ladies. I'm a man. I'm in the role of the man. Y'all do the role of the lady. But I think one of the things that we have to ask the person is, what do you see yourself 2 years from now? And then not only that, how do you plan to get there? The person may be in a particular situation. About feedback coming through here. If I'm asking, if I'm dating, I'm not judging them from what they are. I'm judging how you think. Because you may be at a certain place, and based on you being at that place, it's okay for you to be there. But how do you plan to get out of that place? I'm able to listen to your plan, determine if your plan is a plan that is workable, then find out how I fit into the plan. I think that's how we then determine if the person is right. Because somebody else may say, I plan on killing niggas and being a bounty hunter. Okay, that may be your plan, but that wouldn't work.
I look at their background. If you've been beating bitches for 20 years, there's a chance that you still beating bitches, okay?
Okay, let me ask you, but okay, let me say, okay,
your credit is bad and you can't pay your bills on time. That's what I say about credit. If you don't have the skill or the discipline to already be doing something, I'm not gonna give you that chance. I'm going to the next individual who has closer to the value that I want, and it's that simple.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna pretend I'm that person that you just talked about. I've been beating bitches, but now I've come to an understanding about certain things. You asked me about my background, you find out about my background. I say, okay, right now what I'm doing, I'm going to apprentice school, and I'm going to apprentice school and learn to be a machinist. And the machinist pays $45 an hour. I'm in the third year.
I want to know if I piss you off. What you gonna do? I don't care if you get the program.
Wait. It's a lot of background noise. Okay, that cleared it up. Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, what I'm saying is, once I tell you what my plan is, what my vision is, I may have been beating women because I was frustrated, and if I don't have a way out of my frustration, I will continue with that behavior. But if you find out now that I've got something to live for, and I realize that I don't want to find myself in a situation I'm in jail, then that's going to modify my behavior. Because once again, a lot of times
might modify your behavior, but that won't give you a chance with me.
Okay, it may not give you a chance.
That'll keep you in the friend zone. See, that's why I said there's different types of relationships and there's different types of standards.
But here's the thing, but if you're judging me based on my path, then I got to judge you based on everything that you've done. If you see I've made a sincere change, and that's okay,
because at the end of the day, your past, no matter who you are, background checks matter, period. If you molest children,
let me
you molest children, and I got kids. And you molested a child 10 years ago, and you said, well, I ain't touched no kid in 10 years.
Okay, let me say this.
That don't mean that I'm gonna accept what you did. I don't care what's going on. You're not coming around my kid.
No, I understand it's your duty and your responsibility to protect those people that can't protect themselves.
And protect yourself, protect your assets, protect your heart, protect your property, protect everything that you have.
There's a certain quality in what's called the Christ consciousness that can totally remake the person over again. And if I get
when
deep
people are
enough
saved
in
and
that,
people
okay,
are born again,
me,
that's the same
okay,
thing. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. I know people that may have been born again, but guess what? If you kill 3 people and you got saved in prison, I don't care what's going on. You can't come here.
okay,
now I talk to you and you'll be cool with me, but me trusting my life in your hands, I would never do, because you've already took 3 people's lives.
That's what I'm saying. Once you have this spirit of discernment, you can determine if that has been a sincere change, because when that is a sincere
doesn't matter if it's
change,
a sincere change or not. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to make a mistake or backlash on my watch.
Okay,
I'm not doing that.
Okay,
that's me.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
That might not be the next woman, but it's me. And I've been with the person that I've been with back and forth since the 6th grade. We're going on 42 years.
Have you changed any in your life?
I'm doing something right.
Have you changed?
Yes, I have.
Okay, but there was a time that you saw, it had to be a time where you felt like, okay, Tawana needs to grow from this person to this. What if somebody holds you to a point in your life where they knew where you used to be?
They do. They do all the time. I'm a community advocate, and it happens all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm talking about a point when you were at a point where you, as a part of you, that you didn't like about yourself. The reason I'm saying that is because all of us have to mature in our behavior to areas where we feel like we need to mature in. So what I'm saying
correct. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you, Daryl. I'm still the same. Only thing that's different is, instead of hustling for the devil and in his works, I just hustle for Christ in his works. But I'm still the same. I'm still the same hustler. It's just that I don't sell dope or anything like that. I don't sell other people pussy or anything like that. I sell information. I try to, that's it. But the person, Tawana, is still the same entity. You know what I'm saying? Her spirit, and she's matured, like you said, but that same person is still inside me. And you know how you can find out? Once again, money, come live with you, have a disagreement and see how they act. That still is in me. If you come and bust my car windows out, I'm still gonna come outside with a gun. If you come and no matter what no matter what the situation is, I'm still me. I'm not you. I'm still me.
That's what I'm saying. Well, then when you have a real change, it's certain principles and your value system will also change. You don't have to change.
Correct. That's why I used to date bums.
You're gonna.
I used to date people who have low credit score, no job, different women. But as you mature, you're able to not only not tolerate stuff like that, because let me tell you something, you can mature together in a relationship. Fighting, arguing, because let me tell you something, nobody stays together 50 years without those challenges. Nobody. My grandmother and my grandfather's been together for 72 years. And I asked her, how did you deal with him? Because he's had other children, he's had other, he's gone out on her, he's done all kind of stuff. And she had to take those children, right? So this is what I asked her. How did you stay with my pawpaw 72 years? My grandma, 94 years old right now. Her and my pawpaw in the manners right now. Together. He said, I used to do stuff to your grandmama, Count Eugene and all this stuff when they was back in Alabama and Tennessee. But my grandmama told me, Daryl, let me tell you what a person who's been married for 72 years told me. The only way a woman stays with her man those years is just don't leave. There's no other excuses. There's no, I had to go through. No, you just don't leave. You're gonna go through that. If he's a young man, he's gonna act like a young man. So when you guys first get together, yeah, he might not have a job. He gonna cheat. He might beat your ass. He might do all kind of stuff. If you want to see a change, I'm not saying be a punching bag, but don't nobody stay around. Don't nobody be married 7 years without going through what they gonna go through. So the question is, was you even ready to be in love and be in a relationship to where it's death do you part or not?
Well, see, I think one of the things we have to realize as black people, when we first come together, we have to recognize these are two damaged people that are about to get together. If we have not been debriefed from this event called slavery, some of that is still in us, and it's going
Well,
to manifest
actually,
itself
some
in
people are
different.
in love and doing really well, and they don't have the issues that other people have. I'm one of them.
Well, I mean,
Me and
we
mommy
can
have been
have.
dealing with each other since the 6th grade. I'm
Yeah, I
50
mean,
years old.
well, we could. I'm not saying we don't learn to adapt, but we have to realize that all of us come to the table damaged. And unless we have gone through a debriefing process to understand that how our value system was given to us, as well as our understanding of love has been given to us. Once we understand at least who we are and how these sicknesses can manifest in us, then we can have different coping mechanisms to. But this is really dealing with a level of maturing. It takes, first of all, understanding once again that we are damaged. Then understand how that damage is going to display itself. Then understand what our value system. Then understand if our value system is our value. We may have adopted a European value system that may not even fit us well. So it goes back to a lot of introspection, a lot of conflict resolution skills, and a lot of planning and managing how we're going to get.
Or just getting to know each other and doing those 3 things that I just now said that gets you to actually know a person. Because I don't care how long you talk to a person. Me and him before because I have kids by other people. So me and him, all my kids not by him or nothing.
So even when you say no to
during
person,
this time, right? Just like Karima said, you going through relationships, things ain't working out. You think you know an individual and then come to find out, that you don't know them, or they just have no loyalty. Men think with their loin. That's why men want more than one woman, because they think with their loin. So once you get a man, once you figure that out,
once again, you're talking about a damaged man, a man that is spiritually mature has grown away from that. That's why I say when we start talking, when I'm saying when you're looking at a male, if that person has not had a particular mindset put in them, you're dealing with a damaged person. So when you start seeing the damage manifest,
they're not going to be men. That's why I was screaming at her, saying that's not a man, that's a boy in a man body.
When you're that woman, you can demand that man be that man. And that way, then you got to make sure that you're that woman.
But guess what? Now, the United States men, once you demand anything, they gone. Because they got 3 or 4 just like you. It's 9 women to 1 man here in the United States. There's no man, or they just don't want to deal with you at all and go to the white woman. A person that don't say nothing, don't give them no problem at all. You know what I'm saying? Or go get them an Indian woman, somebody who she don't say nothing at all. Okay?
No, because this is what men are saying. Men are saying that whereas you have been made and shaped in the image of this world right here, so therefore you bring this to me, telling me this is you. This is really not you, Tawana. You've developed a value system and understanding as to what you are based on the culture that you came up in. When I start trying to debrief you from that, and you start fighting against me, at that point, then I recognize that once again, I hadn't met you. I met the person, I met the culture that has shaped you with your value system as to who you are. Once we start at least understanding that part of the equation, then we start understanding, okay, I'm not me and you're not you. So now we start finding out who should we really be? How do we complement each other in this thing? Start finding what's our plan? How do we resolve conflict?
I'm going to say this.
Conflict resolution is critical.
Yeah, it's going to be different strokes for different folks because there's different types of relationships. At first, me and him were just straight friends. He was my best friend.
Let me say this.
I would tell him all my problems. He was my best friend. And then he learned how to be a friend. See, before these people are looking for these relationships that are supposed to disconnect, they need to get to know each other. They need to be friends. Because if we can't be my best friend, that means that no matter what the situation is, you want to see what's best for me. I don't care if it has nothing to do with you, or whatever. If you really love me, no matter what, you're going to want what makes me happy, right? If I don't want you no more, and it shouldn't be no fight. If anything, we gonna try to work it out. But if we can't, we should still be able to be friends. We should still be able to say, you know, the relationship part to where we're, you know, together didn't work. But now that we're not together, we're better friends than ever because all that other stuff, emotion is not involved. I'm no longer concerned about that. Okay? I'm concerned about you, your well-being. Is she good to you? Does she cook for you? Is your house clean? That's what I'm talking about because that's what I be having. My baby daddies love me. I'm like baby boy. So yeah, I'm like baby boy. You know when baby boy, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but Jody had a favorite, Jody, my Jody. But then when he said he had another baby mama, and he said, "Oh, what's up with you? You ain't with your baby mama because you used to whoop her ass, right?" And then he said, "Well, your baby mama." He said, "Me and my baby mama cool. I ain't got no problem with my baby mama. My baby mama, I could call him, tell my baby daddy about you. And he gonna give me firm advice, not hate, not do nothing, firm advice. As a man, he not gonna hate, he not gonna do nothing. But just like you said, you have to grow into that type of relationship, co-parenting, from being together, right? From being together and being in love with each other, to loving each other.
We all have our understanding of love. You may say you love. I've had ladies tell me they love me. I said, well, what do you mean by that? Because I tell you I love you.
I understand that you love your kids one way, you love God one way, you love your dog one way, you love your pair of shoes another way.
That's what I'm saying. So when a person say they love you based on their level of maturity, that's how they then apply that word.
Correct.
One thing you have to be careful of. If we have limited resources, you cannot be involved with a person who's a materialistic person because you're going to be wanting this, you're going to be wanting that. If you get a person to say, okay, this is where we are, and this is our plan to get from this point to that point, then we have to start saying things like, we have to use the word like budget. We can't afford this. And very few people use that word.
Yeah, because I don't use it at all. Yeah, I don't use it at all. If we can't afford it, go get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Go get some more money. We both need some more money because this is what I want. So no is not going to be an option. It's going to be the word wait, not no.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have that type of mentality, a man says, okay, if I'm going to lead the family, and I'm saying right now we have to put this on hold. But if you're wanting your hair and your nail, because this word is going to keep you with an appetite that makes you think you need all these things. So therefore,
guess what?
You're going to let
if that's the case, I'm successful enough to get it myself.
That don't mean you're successful because you get that. That don't mean you're successful.
If that's the case, and it's something like something small like that, like hair and nails, that's nothing to me. Something like a house or property. That would be more of a conversation to where we have to save for it and stuff like that. But the regular amenities in life, cars, nails, clothes, jewelry, and stuff like that, if I want it, I get it. It's simple as that. There's no such thing as no.
You have to me, you have the wrong criterion for measuring success. Success is how you have a relationship with the opposite sex. Yeah,
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
That's what I'm saying. So you may feel like
I'm sorry that you feel that way. That's your opinion. It's like an asshole. Everybody has one.
You may feel that because you get. Let me say, I've got things, and I don't. What it is, you can have things, but until you have a particular relationship with a person that you can relate to.
I just now told you that I've been with the same person back and forth since the 6th grade, and I'm 50 years old. He's just at work right now. Me and Ronnie been together. Can I tell you? Me and my man been dealing with for decades. So that doesn't apply to me, just like I said.
But I'm saying what I just heard you say a minute ago, your criterion for success was acquiring things. And I'm saying to me,
no, it's his mental as well. Because at the end of the day, we can have everything, and the material things don't mean anything. Okay, so the material things come and they go.
Material things designed to serve us, to make us comfortable. But what it is,
it really don't mean anything because because really, that's what I really don't like in regards to some of the men that I talk to, because when we've been so without a man so long, this country and the way that we built, we only need you for the protection, the feeling of protection, love, and things like that. Now in days like right now, Tawana has 3 LLCs. I don't need a man for financial stability or anything like that. I make my own money. I make more money than him. So if he's making $100,000 on his job and I'm making money and we live in one place, we're able to talk about the things that we want and say, hey, you know what? This week, just like I'm about to leave, my birthday is on the 25th of this month. We're going to Cancun. Oh, do you need to make plans? No. Just call the travel advisor, give him the money and we're leaving. Simple as that. I think that when people are in different situations and different statuses of life, they have different problems. You know what I'm saying? The problems that I'm hearing, I don't have those problems. I'm already past that. So I have a life partner, somebody that loves me unconditionally. He's seen me with my husband. It doesn't, he loves me unconditionally. He will tell any man, any woman, any dog, cat. He's told my spouse when I was married, he was in love with me and he will take care of me until he dies. And he's been doing that. We take care of each other.
What does he love about you?
What's the love about me is my spirit. What's the love about me is the way that I pick him up when he's down. What's the love about me is when he needs a friend, I'm no longer his girlfriend, I'm his friend. No matter what's going on, I got his back. No matter what goes on, I don't care about who he does it with. I don't care if he cats off. I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is his safety, his well-being, and him taking care of his kids, the things that men should do. Other than that, I could care less because I know that no matter what, he will be here if he's breathing.
See, and what you just described is what makes a person love you. You didn't say anything about the resources that you have, because once we start developing qualities within ourselves, that's what makes us lovable. And those things go beyond our money and things like that. That's what I'm saying, because then once you find a person who brings certain qualities to the table, and you didn't say anything about resources, then what I'm saying is sometimes we can look past a person who may have these qualities, who now has a plan to bring in the resources.
See, the thing is when you love a person so
the financial place
and you love who they are, who they become, you've seen them grow. You've seen them in situations, or whatever the case may be. No matter what the situation is, they got your back. Loyalty is over love with me, because you can get on my nerves. Me and you could be arguing and fighting, but that don't mean nothing in regards to loyalty. You still coming home tonight. You're still gonna make sure that the dogs is out, no matter what's going on.
Does the man
loyalty is over love? I would rather for a person to be loyal to me than love me, because the person that loved me can kill me. Okay? Cain and Abel did it. We see it all the time. So I would rather for you to be loyal to me than to say that you love me.
So what does loyalty mean to you? How do you describe
loyalty? Means to me to just keep it 100. Tell me truth. No matter if it's lie, no matter if it hurts, no matter if it's, whatever it is, and stick to what we have, because that's our agreement. Now, when the agreement needs to change.
Loyalty, wait to what I'm trying to say. Loyalty to you is telling you the truth.
For sure. Showing me the truth as well.
Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth if a person tells you the truth?
See, when you're grown, you have to handle it. See, I respect the man more when he keeps it real than if he lies. Lies, disloyalty.
Okay. So
I don't care what you're doing. Just like I said, me and him have been through. So he has grown kids. He got a little 9-year-old right now. That don't mean nothing. I'll go pick his 9-year-old up. Okay.
Did he have the 9-year-old while y'all were together? With the 9-year-old come along?
He's 9 years old. I just said me and him have been dealing with each other since 6th grade. On and off. We've been together this time because we'll get together and then he'll get put out. That's how we used to do it. Teenager and all that. My first apartment and all that. Very first apartment.
But I'm saying he didn't have the 9-year-old where y'all were in a relationship together, right?
Yes, he did. Because the baby's only 9 years old.
That's when I said, did he tell you about the other person?
Yes, he did.
So you knew about the other person?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How'd you feel
Yes, I
about
did.
it? You were okay with it?
I was hurt. I was hurt at the time, but he came. He told me, he said, look, during our breakup, you know, I was talking to an old girl around the corner. I knew that he was talking because I'm a staple in this community. So I got the word immediately, and I asked him. He told me, yeah. And I asked why. And he told me because me and him kept arguing, and he seems like he can't get through to me to nothing. So I sat, I let him do whatever he wanted to do. And then I said, you know what? If it's yours, no matter what it is, it comes back. I didn't go out and homemonger. I didn't go give no other niggas no pussy because he doing it. I didn't focus on what he was doing. What I did was got myself in order because the complaint was he couldn't talk to me. Right? Every time he tried to come to me, I shut him down. That was the complaint. So I had to fix that. And once I fixed that, I didn't have to ask him to come back. He seen what was going on. I was moving the way that I'm moving. I'm still moving the same way, working, doing everything that I'm doing, seeing that even with him not gone, I'm not about to be this everywhere. And he came back. And he said, this time, we gonna do it right. I know his baby mama. We went to the same church. We talk all the time. You know, she understands what's going on, and she knows that he never really loved her. He told her, me and Tawana was on a break. You got pregnant. I don't believe in abortion. You know, we're not killing kids. We're not doing that because of my mistake. And she had him. And we get him every weekend. He just left yesterday. And she don't live too far from us, like a mile from us. When she has things at her church or whatever the case may be, we go. When he got baptized, we went, we made sure that everything was in order. We always make sure everything is in order, not just for him, but for some of her other children as well. Her Ronnie little brother, Man, had him a birthday. When she had him, we sent him gifts. We send him just like we send Ronnie's. Because we don't want Ronnie having all this stuff and then them other kids not having nothing. So we get for all them too. That's respect, love, and maturity. Why argue with this woman? Why even say anything bad about this woman? That was on him. But as a human, we make mistakes. Not saying that my stepson is a mistake, but what I'm saying is how he went about doing that, not loving that woman and laying with her and having that and getting her pregnant, not using a condom was a mistake. So what am I supposed to do? Hold him to that? He made a mistake. He was sorry for the mistake. He talked to her about it. He talked to me about it. And that's it. She's now married to another individual that she loves very much and has kids by. And we still do for those other kids, even when she keeps having them and they're not even his. Because we do for little Ronnie, and me and Ronnie, I'm not saying that we have a whole bunch, but we make more than 300 a year. We have 6 figures. So we're able to help without it being any issue. So yeah, that I'm totally that's because that's the relationship that we have. And I'm grown enough to say, you know what? He went out and did this and he went out and did that. But just like my grandmama said, Every day ain't gonna be Sunday. But at the end of the day, he represents you and you represent him. I ain't no weakling, and neither is he.
Okay. Trying to see what is the topic. Our topic was relationships. What is our topic?
No, we just freestyling right now. Just going, just going with the flow. We started with the gentleman that was in the Israelite marriage stating that
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
there was no.
really want to deal with that topic. That's why I was like saying it really was the 50-50. It was the topic of
Okay, yeah, I don't expect him to pay all the bills, and he don't expect me to pay all the bills. The bills are not an issue. Just pay it, but get the money out the bank. Whoever goes gets it and pays it, they pay it. If we want
yeah,
to go
that's
do something, like right now, we about to go out the country.
yeah,
I
that's
gotta
where we were. We were
travel. I
talking
went
about
and I got a
men
travel expense thing called
responsibilities.
Zingo, and I got the travel for cheap, and he paying for the car. So I got the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And he got the hotel taken care of, and he got the car. We would go
Okay, yeah,
half
that's
on the
what that,
gas, or I put the gas in, and he feed me the whole way.
okay, yeah, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about, I guess, relationships and responsibility, because there's a lot of things on the internet. Men are saying this about ladies, and ladies are saying this about men.
No, it's
So
about both of
how,
y'all together in your agreement and the loyalty and real love that you have for each other and for the Most High, because the Most High is gonna lead him when when he's trying to go astray. He gonna keep him right, and that's gonna keep you right.
well, see, that's what I go back to what Kareem, the video she posted, where the guy was saying that the man is not meeting up to his obligation. So that's when I was asking the
Certain
question.
types of men,
That's why I was asking the
or
question. That's
certain
what I'm
men,
saying.
not all men, because there's a whole bunch of men that take care of their children, don't leave they, handle the bills. But then you have to understand that people change their mind. Okay?
Okay, what
It's
I was
okay
saying.
to change your mind. Maybe I wanted to be in this relationship, but now I don't. Maybe
No,
I wanted to be your partner, but now I don't. It's simple as that. Oh, wait, it's your responsibility. No, it ain't. We ain't married. I made a mistake and I'm gone. Simple as that.
well, see, that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
if
So
you
as
want to
the
pay
guy,
child support and all that, but see, the thing is, you have to be mature enough to say, you know what? He ain't got it. That's all right. I'ma still let him see his kids. I'ma still do the things that I'm supposed to, because there's women, if you ain't paying them, or if you ain't paying they bills where they live at, they acting like you ain't shit because you ain't paying what they can't pay.
okay, then let's dissect some of the videos that Karima posted to find out where we are or what our position is as to what these people were saying. So
Okay,
I
let
was
me go
going
ahead
back
and
to,
log in right quick. I got you on the phone, but I'm gonna go ahead and get on my desktop, and then that way I can see what's going on and be on the phone at the same time.
yeah, so the video I commented on was the guy was saying you got these old half-ass men not doing this and not doing that. And so my
A
comment
man said
was,
that?
yeah, the man was
Uh-oh.
saying men are not living up to their responsibilities. And so I commented on the video by saying, when is this to be expected of a man? So because the way the guy made it seem as if, you know, the man comes in doing this. So then Karima said
They
that
don't
it's
come in
people
doing
who've
it.
been in relationships.
Yeah, they don't
No, no,
come
no.
in doing
Karima
it,
said,
girl. They don't come in. These men, I
no,
know
no, 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 no. And
2024s.
and so then that became the question. When is this expected? And I said, then that goes back to the vetting process. The vetting process is to find out what type of marketable skill does the man have. Does this man that you're talking to have any marketable skills to bring in the resources to do the thing that you're talking about? So
Yeah,
the
have a
lady has to,
job, or have some type of career going, or something going for herself.
that's what I'm saying. So that goes back to the vetting process. So if the lady's going to put this demand on the man that you should help me with my rent. Should you help me? She had to find out.
Now
Okay, how do you get
that's
your?
a person who can't pay her own rent. Right there, that's a red flag.
No. What I'm saying is
Because
that
unless we are moving in and like buying a house together, I'm not paying you anything, and you shouldn't have to pay me anything. This your house.
Okay, what I'm saying here.
For real, if you
Like
lived there before I came, right? Because we are not in a committed relationship like that because we ain't married.
That's what I'm saying. So when the guy was
so
talking,
if your bills come up, that's your bills. Pay them. And what was you doing before I came?
so that's how I commented on the video, because the way the guy was talking, he's saying men are not doing this. I'm saying, well, what level of the relationship are you talking about?
Right, because what was you doing before I came here? How was you paying your bills before I met you?
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Wait, Twan. So I'm saying, so how then do you get 3 years down the road with the person, and all of a sudden this is not happening? Because you should have caught that in the beginning of the relationship. You start finding out.
You should have caught that within the first 6 months.
That's what I'm saying. So when you start saying he's not helping you with this, then if he's got limited resources, he can't help you with that.
Then that's your problem. You should have been cut it off. You know what I'm saying? And that's your problem, that you're dealing with an individual that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's your decision to deal with that and to deal with that person.
And that's how I was commenting about the way that. Okay. Okay, let me say this, Kareem. So
is it in here in HQ? Where's the video at so I can look for myself?
No, that's what I'm saying. He didn't say that. He just started saying men are supposed to be doing this. Then I start asking the question. I said, well, when is he making this assessment of the man doing this?
Oh, okay.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, Karima, where is the video? On your page? Okay. Okay, cool. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Well, Karima, I need to go back a little bit. People could talk about what they want to. Oh, this is hella cute. Yeah, that's right. So because your woman elder, just like I talked to my grandma.
Let me finish my point. This is my point.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm piggybacking with you on that.
Yeah, I posted the video. It was not just.
Yeah, because that's how I found about, because my grandma set me down.
Hold on, because I want to tell the people. The reason why I posted the video is not about the 50-50, even though that's a topic. It's numerous topics that's going on where people are, you feel me, man versus females type of shit going on. But the thing of the matter is a whole bunch of, as soon as it's a topic about responsibility, accountability, it's a problem. Everybody wants to criticize the man, call him this and simp and this and that. But ain't nobody talking crazy about these men posting body counts and bullshit going on the internet. You want to correct this man, and I always said a man should be talking to a man, a woman should be talking to a woman. You feel me? Because if we talking about what expected, I feel like, yeah, that's a good conversation for a man to have with another man. Yeah, that's your issue because you got a problem with this brother saying this, but you don't have a problem with this brother talking about 3 or 4, and this woman should be dealing with multiple women because
Could you tell me what
I want
304
to make this
means?
point. Hold on, because this is
I
important.
don't know what that means.
Hold on,
What's a 304?
it's a hoe, and you know how they type it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But
Oh, okay.
what I'm saying is a whole bunch of men bashing
lost.
going on
I was like,
the internet. There's men that stay quiet. I mean, silent treatment. When it comes to, you feel me, they opinion, they liking it and all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? When it comes to, oh yeah, talking crazy about a woman. But soon as another man says what another man needs to, because first of all they say, oh, women shouldn't be telling a man what a man should be like. But then when another man said, you motherfuckers jump out the goddamn door, but you ain't jumping out the door when it comes to correcting these brothers for being disrespectful to these women on the internet. You know what I mean? You ain't being, and these the same brothers are actually the same of what these brothers are saying. So at the end of the day, there's brothers out there that are, you feel me, actually doing the same thing these brothers are saying. But I say if the shoe fitted, there's gonna be a lot of people jumping in the motherfucking goddamn shoes. And that's exactly what happened. But then I posted a post where this woman was saying, oh, women just going out and have sex with different men, have multiple partners. I don't agree with that. But then you talking about, oh, I posted that too. I posted
who said that, honey?
It's emotions.
Who said that, honey?
It's a post. If you go, I'm gonna post. If you come to the link where I just posted in the back chat, you'll see the videos I'm about to show. But what I'm saying is, it's a whole conversation on man bashing women, and people are okay with that. Even women, you feel me? They're not even knowing that. You feel me? There's when they talk about multiple wives. You feel me? All they talk about is, oh, Solomon and this. But don't you know half of them women was conquered in war? There was war. Like at the end of the day, you niggas ain't at war. You ain't doing nothing. You sitting behind the internet talking shit. But you want multiple women. But most of them women that these women be sitting there talking about and agreeing with it and throwing scripture. But you didn't know Solomon, you feel me, had these women, you feel me, like these was casualty of war. Like these people that people consider being abused and all this type of stuff, because in the Bible it tells you these women belong to a man. You conquered these women in war when they belong to another man. To a man. Then you actually going against what scripture say. It's many ways if you're not doing stuff right that y'all don't understand that these people in the Bible was doing stuff messed up. Why would you need 500, 700 wives? You oldest outdoors. That's because your ego. These niggas is ego tripping right now. You feel me? Like when you at war, you want to take all these people and conquer all this stuff because you want to let people know that I'm dominant.
These niggas can't even take care of one broad and their kids. How they gonna take care of a whole bunch of wives? I don't know what they're talking about. These men don't even be having no job.
Different facts about the scriptures and the truth. Nobody looks at that. But soon as the dudes post some things about, oh, a woman shouldn't have a choice. You got these many baby daddies. You shouldn't have a choice. Basically, then when you ask them, why you worried about what they doing in their household, that it's, oh, I'm not worried. But you really is worried about what she's doing. You feel like she shouldn't have a choice because she have multiple baby daddies, even though you probably one of the multiple baby daddies, but you sitting back acting like you didn't create the fucking problem. Half of these people. But at the end of the day, this was where I'm going with. You feel me? I feel like men should be talking to men. Women should be talking to women. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas don't know how to talk to women. Women don't know how to talk to men at the end of the day. But we don't know men like that. And they don't know women like that. But all you can come out with your mouth with is bashing and talking crazy because your baby mama wasn't right or whatever the hell. But this is where I'm at. There's married men. There's people that said they're happily married in a relationship, indulging in these conversations, posting more about this bullshit than their happy life. You don't see nothing about the happy life, the happy wife. That one that you actually got. You was talking about what the hell somebody else doing again in their household. Not talking about what's going on in your household to let the men, the little brothers, the cousins and the uncles, the nephews know that there's another female, there's another life, and this is what I'm living. But all you doing is posting how you ain't living. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, how you really living. You feel me? You bitter, you mad, you doing what females doing. You posting you feel me, your issues, your problems and your points on the internet, you feel me, without fixing your own damn household. But this is why I'm at with it. You niggas is creating trauma bonding buddies. Because all you do is talk about the trauma that goes down in your relationship and the relationship that you had with females and all this type of shit. But you claim to be a happy married man with multiple wives. But you ain't talking about none of that happy married multiple wife type living. You talking about 304s and baby daddies and why she tripping. No, you tripping because she don't want what you want to offer. So you're mad and you trying to convince her in a negative way that she wrong for not wanting that bullshit you got to offer. Okay? Man, come on now.
Okay. So I'm trying to make sure I understand what Kareem. So you're saying that men should be counseling men.
Correct. That's what she's saying.
To be
They
ladies.
need to be going to their
Is that
elders.
what you're
Yes,
saying?
they need to be going to their elders instead of telling other people what to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The elders of the women should be talking to the women, and
So okay. So well, see, if I as I was listening to the guy talking in the video, I've been married twice, and I've never had a problem where I wasn't taking care of my household. But that's when I was asking the question: is that expectation of the lady to think that if I'm getting to know her, then these things should be taken care of. So I don't relate to that part where I'm not taking care of my household. So that's when I say, but he never
That's what I said.
distinguished. He never distinguished. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go
He
ahead.
never distinguished when the what part of the relationship he was talking about. He just said men aren't taking care of their responsibilities. So I'm asking the
That's where you should,
question in my
and that's where
huh?
you should have went off on. You
where
should have,
is the
hold on,
person who
hold on,
stated this?
hold
Let's
on,
get
hold
this
on,
on the
hold on, hold
line.
on. That's exactly where you should have went off at. The man ain't there to answer any question, first of all. So therefore, you should have just went off of what you heard on the video, first of all. And
That's what I did. That's what I did. That's when I asked the question,
you know what I mean?
when
That's
is
the
this
question
expect?
because a man that's not there. So that would
No,
be
no, no.
relevant to
No,
me.
no. I'm post.
Feel
No,
me?
okay,
That would be
okay. What I did,
irrelevant
Kareem.
to me. That's irrelevant to me because I'm the one that posted. I'm not the man. So if he's already in this conversation and it's only probably a little short of the conversation, you feel me? I probably missed the beginning. You probably missed the beginning, but that's irrelevant. But do you think that a man shouldn't be taking care of his responsibility when you get to the point? You just said yeah. So why you arguing that?
I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying, okay, listen,
Answer the
Kareem, listen.
question.
Video, the way the video comes in is saying men are not taking care of their responsibility. He said men are not doing this, and I'm being a man. I'm saying, well, I do those things when it's time for me to do it, but it's not time for me to do it at a certain point in the relationship. That's what I'm trying to get
He didn't
clear on.
say all
It,
men. He said men, and some men are not. So you got a problem? Are you not agreeing with
no, 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 no. What
there
I'm
are
saying
men
is,
taking care of their responsibility, running off, basically talking crazy to the women and leaving them to take care of the whole full responsibility.
No, okay, this is what I thought. This is what I thought. I thought you posted the video, Karima. I thought you posted the video so we could comment on it.
No, I posted a video because I see how quick niggas jumping on the
That's what I'm saying.
bandwagon.
So
Talk crazy about a man saying, you know, take care of your responsibility, but they ain't jumping on the video and talk crazy to this man talking about this female. That's what I posted for, and I keep making it be known. And I post numerous of them to say the same thing. But here
just
you
say,
are
okay,
arguing
wait,
with
slow
men and
down,
women,
slow
and I
down, slow
can't
down,
argue
wait.
with you.
Let me make sure I understand what you just said. You said people will comment on videos about what I comment on. Then you're saying they're not commenting on videos about which ones now?
Which ones?
You saying
The ones I said.
when men talk about women having, when men talk about,
I say, hold on, let me start it over. I say, before I even started the conversation, then I ask you the information that you see most men's posting nowadays, criticizing, bashing, and talking crazy about women.
okay. When you saying talking crazy, give me, I'm trying to understand, what do you mean by talk? When you say talking crazy?
Yeah, talking.
Okay, I'm sick.
Yeah, saying that they shouldn't have a choice, they body counts and too many baby daddies, all this type of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You're
you
saying,
on my friends list. You see what I post. You see what tag me in. People tag me in. You see the nun picture where they using God in a negative way to describe women nuns. Come on now, you seen that, right? You see a lot of stuff on the internet, right?
that's what I'm saying. I see it, but I don't know if I look at it as negative.
Now that
Okay. Let me say this.
when you
If
see
somebody
that,
posts a
you
fact,
see
Kareem,
that,
if somebody posts, okay, let me
see
say this.
that.
If
How many
somebody
times
posts
you
facts,
lie?
I may not look at it as negative. I may say, okay, these are facts, and I made it, and based on it being a issue for me,
Facts
I
that a
may
woman
comment on
shouldn't
it.
have a choice of picking who she want to date.
Huh?
Huh? That's facts. That a woman shouldn't have a choice of picking who she wants to date.
No, I didn't say a woman shouldn't have a
That is
choice.
the
I mean, I don't.
topic. That's what's going on. If I'm saying that men said that women shouldn't have a choice. If they have multiple baby daddies, they should not be worried about being in a relationship with one partner. She should allow multiple females to be in a relationship because she accept multiple baby daddies.
Well, you know what? That's the
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that video.
That's the person that has brainwashed the
Even
world.
tagged from the video that I tagged, that I'm tagged in. It's going around. There's plenty, and I know a lot of people say they don't see certain shit because they don't really want to deal with it. But it's a lot of stuff going on. We in the same circle. I am being tagged in certain things that people want me to speak on. You feel me? I even tagged you in a conversation. And like I said, I'm explaining to you. If you see my post, you see the pattern of what I'm speaking of. Right?
Because I'm on my phone, some videos that,
No, but you see
some of
what
the video, if I'm not on my tablet, some of the video that you post, it does not allow me to play the video till I get to my tablet. Because
about the video, because I put the information on the video of what I'm talking about. Don't I always?
no, I'm saying,
I'm asking you a
you're
question.
saying
Don't
that,
I always put the information? You go on my page, you're gonna see the video. If you cannot see the video, it's gonna be the whole information about the video typed in there.
no, okay, when the way, this way,
Did you see the one on Solomon?
when you send a video out,
Okay.
I see the one on Solomon.
Yeah, the one I had on multiple.
I saw the topic on Solomon.
Okay.
But when I try to open it up, it just allows me to like it or put a heart by it, a thumbs up. I have to wait till I get to my tab because
Look at the top, because I'm tagging somebody into the conversation. Like I'm speaking to somebody directly. You feel me? I'm actually naming the person. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm speaking directly to these people and I'm tagging their names and I'm making videos on them, right? When I'm having a discussion.
okay, see, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of time when I would see pictures, I did not know that there was a video underneath the picture. Like I would see JJ's picture sometime. I didn't know JJ had a picture, a video underneath the picture. Now it's a lot of this technology I'm learning.
Right.
So there's a video underneath the picture.
It's good, but like I said, you feel me? Your timeline, my timeline, you can't go down. Even old man's, you feel me, with the bullshit. So like I said, it's all kinds of bullshit. You feel me? Downgrading and talking. I don't know what you feel like it's okay. You feel me when it comes to speaking negative and judging different people and saying that they shouldn't be dating or they shouldn't have a choice, even though you just said that. You feel me? This is if they choose to date this person, you feel me? Make sure that they know what type of person this is at the beginning and all that type of stuff. But this is their
There's no way of knowing
this
that.
is their
This
choice.
is the
This is
real
what they
world.
want to date. No man should be on there talking about no. You shouldn't have a choice of dating this person. You should be focused on, you feel me, having being a sister wife and all this other garbage shit. You see that stuff. You know what I mean? It's on the internet. But that's not just mainly the point. It's a whole bunch of other stuff that's on there. I'm pretty sure you seen. But it ain't talking about, ain't no nigga teaching nobody, no brother teaching nobody. Post some things, because if it is, you're not sharing it.
Okay, okay. Let me
None of
understand
y'all
what you're saying.
sharing
You're saying, okay. Let me try to understand what you're saying. You're saying nobody's teaching men that they shouldn't be having multiple wives. That's what you're saying.
it. No, I didn't say that. I said men should be teaching men about other things, but instead of spending all day bashing a woman. What part of that don't you get?
I understand that part. I'm saying, but
Okay, well
who? I got.
You
that's
being
the
real
main
ugly
topic.
this morning.
You're not trying
You
to
are
go
being
around
ugly this
anything else.
morning.
You shouldn't have to understand anything else. My point is, a man jumps on the topic when it's talking about another man saying he should spend his dollars and man should take care of other women, because there's multiple.
Play the video,
Hold on,
please.
there's multiple videos on there. He's only focused on this one video. When I'm telling you, there's multiple videos on my line, my
Is this
timeline. As a matter
First
of fact, I
Timothy
posted them
evidence?
all together. But he is only focused on this one video. But other brothers are saying the same. Get on the StreamYard. Get on that link so I can show you.
I'm looking at one right now in
No, get
Israelite.
on the StreamYard link so I can show the people too. Both of y'all. So I can show you what I'm talking about more or less. And watch how, you feel me,
Where the link at?
it's in the chat. And
It must
watch
be up there
how
somewhere.
it's so much conversation I mean, no, nothing. As soon as I post a video, a woman saying, "Oh, you should have multiple uh, penises," whatever. These brothers like, "Oh, she's a whoop de whoop whoop," and then I post another brother saying multiple wives, and it's like, "Oh yeah, congratulations, yeah, I want to be like that," and all this other stuff. It's like, what?
Right, I
Well,
get what you're
well.
saying. Like, what? Why isn't it what's good for the goose is good for the gander?
These brothers don't like.
Because
They
one
don't
thing
like
is,
to correct a brother, but they show like nowadays these brothers is feeling it. You feel me? Some of these
well,
brothers,
but let me say that now.
they
There's a
like to
difference in
argue.
men
They
and
like
women.
to have conversations about things that's irrelevant to their household.
Just say if a lady takes something from a man. This guy gave this example the other day. Let's say if you got a particular piece of soil right here, and I've dumped some oil on it, somebody else dumped some Crisco grease, somebody else dumped something else on it, because ladies are receivers. A lady can she can actually have her psyche messed up by accepting the spirit of men. Men don't take a deposit from a lady. A man gives a deposit. So a lady may say, well, why can a man do it and a lady can't do it? You can
So
do,
he's
but you
basically saying that the pole is greater than the whole. He's
man,
going back to that pole is greater than the whole type of
no, 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 no. It's something
ideology,
called
and that's out. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You don't supposed to be doing it, and we don't
I'm saying
supposed
you're
to be
saying it's
doing
my
it.
opinion. No, that's
Period.
fine. Okay, no. Listen what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
No, okay, what okay. According to how I've come to understand it is that you can huh? How do you get on the link? What do I do to get on the link? That's what do I do? Right now I see the Lions Den and I see the time, but how,
You're already in here
I
right
got on the
now.
call just by answering it. I didn't do
Yeah,
anything special.
yeah, you're in here
Uh,
right now. I
okay,
see you.
these three little bar. Okay, right now I see
It's me,
Lions
you, and
Den
Sam up in here.
headquarters. I see Lion Den. I'm just seeing a screen. I don't even see the three of us on.
Well, you're on it. I'm looking at you. It's you, me, and Karima right now.
Get out of the screen, go back to the chat.
And you should see the screen.
Okay, that's been a long time since you told me that. That's been because
yeah, and just get out of the other one and just go to StreamYard. But you're here already. I'm looking at you right now. You, me, and Karima's in here.
okay. Go out of my screen, go back to the chat. Let me see. Okay.
I want to see this video.
Okay. Say it says join.
Yeah. You clicked on the StreamYard, right?
Okay.
What you trying to do? Get your face on here? Because I'm talking to you right now on StreamYard.
Okay.
I'm about to stream this to one of my audiences.
You go through the garage. You go through the garage. Yeah, you go through the garage and let that garage door up. Yeah, you'll just see that one that goes up. If the front door start coming up, just open the back door. Okay, join. How do I get? I'm gonna be just like Freddie with this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to get out of it. I'm saying it's embarrassing when you. For me, it's embarrassing when you don't know how to do the basic things. Like you saying, you're not even in the back chat yet. I don't know how to get to the back chat.
Well, you're in StreamYard right now. So I left the back chat to and came to StreamYard clicking the link. So you're in here. I don't know how or
What are you saying?
On, but you're here. You're in StreamYard right now. I'm looking at you. I don't know.
I'm on the phone, correct?
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that.
You can see? Can you see? Let me see if I put if you can see this.
Okay. Okay, I see it now. I went back to line then, so now StreamYard, hit that link.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. StreamYard base browser live studio. I got to get off of this? Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. I see my phone sometimes is freezing up and I don't know if it's free right now. Okay. The StreamYard's coming up. See it? And that's a lot of time. My phone is freezing up and I don't know if I respond and it's down, but a StreamYard's. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one off then.
Okay. Yeah, cut the other one off.
So I'm not gonna be able to hear you anymore when I cut it off.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Right
all right.
Here. Rima.
Yeah.
Rima, play the video.
Okay, hold on. Let me wait for him to get over here. I'm gonna put it up here though.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the other one, and then I'm gonna play the one he's talking about.
All right, I'm at the house with my feet up now. Now I can relax.
It's loading up, but I thought I hung up on you on the other.
Hang up this red thing at the bottom. Come back over here to the screen and hang up. Come back to me on the video chat, the call. Yeah, hang up.
Okay, I'm trying to get back to you. It said enter the studio, continue with Facebook, continue.
Enter the studio.
YouTube.
Wait, hold on. Hang this up, else your audio gonna be messed up if you're doing it at the same time. That's why I'm telling you, you have to hang this up. Else we're not gonna be able to.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Bye. Bye.
I'm trying to hang it up, but my phone is freezing up. It's not allowing me to bring the other one back up to hang it up right now. I guess it's.
Okay, just
Give me
take your
just. Let
time.
me see what is.
Take your time and
Oh, so Kamala running for president. I just seen it right now. What happened to Biden? Mm, mm, mm.
where you at, Daryl?
Yeah, wait
I'm
for it.
trying to hang this one up. You know.
You got to come back to where it says mute.
Karima,
Huh?
you know my cousin Vinay?
Join, but that's back, and I hit once I hit that one, I don't see hang. Well, I'm seeing nothing. I don't see the hang up option.
Just
Join the
push
Okay,
call.
X.
Join the call. Come back to this call.
maybe leave group because
Yeah. Come back to.
Don't leave the group.
Oh.
Just hang up.
can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hang it up.
Okay.
Well, I didn't.
Come back to
I
the
didn't hang it
screen.
up
Come
then.
back to us. Come back to the main screen where you see the icon, where you see me on the screen. Come back right there.
Karima, you know Vinay?
No,
Vinay
not just.
Marshall?
Mm-mm.
Slow talker Sharice?
Yeah, I know her.
You know her older sister Vinay?
Sound familiar?
It's Sharice's sister. The
Oh yeah,
only
I know
with
you're
the
talking
old
about. I know you're talking about.
Sharice and
Yeah,
Vinay.
yeah.
They found Lonnie, which is Vinay's oldest son, dead earlier today. He had a brain aneurysm.
Okay, he finally hung up.
Yeah, I was talking to them.
Let me get these videos. This making these dudes trip. They be acting like I got the answers to what this brother said. My point was, you don't have a problem with all this crazy stuff going on, but they act blind, like
Yeah, just
man,
like the Trump supporters, girl.
none of that. But I sure seen the brother talk about my pocket.
Oh yeah. You know, that's the main thing. I got to go get me a money order for $50 so I can do this shit.
I
Okay.
said, okay, well, I'm gonna play the opposite, and it got these brothers back. Hold on, let me pull my page up. I'll be on one, y'all.
What's she over there doing?
Planning. Okay, y'all see this, right? Y'all see these videos, right? I'm trying to play the ones that actually I'm not gonna get in trouble for.
You not
As
gonna
you can see, there's always on top when it's dealing with a topic
Hey
of dealing with.
girl, I see you with that hat on. I see you with that hat on, girl. Okay. We see you now. He got it right. He in. He in.
They ain't like this video right here. They hated this video. This man was basically saying, talking about fornication, but it was a good topic. Have people tripping.
Been a while since I've been with the.
How's the weather out there? In
Huh?
the booth.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good over here.
Okay.
That's one thing been keeping us busy. We've been having storms. Man, we had 67 tornado warnings 2 weeks ago. 67.
No, y'all.
And we were working 16-hour shifts. And well, my mom's home now, so that's when I'm finna take some FMLA. So I'm gonna have time to do this more. But
a lot of hate for if you say it.
A lot of men want a woman to submit to them, but can't lead their way out of wet paper bag. I'm talking can't lead a group of third graders on a sack race.
Wow.
I mean, where you gonna lead her to? To hell? I mean, you're ill-mannered, you're emotionally unstable, short-tempered, you can't change a damn flat, and you ain't got no health insurance. Some of you show more loyalty to your home more than you do your old lady. But got the audacity to say that you want a woman to go 50-50 with you. Sir, what you want is a roommate that cooks, cleans, and lets you hunch on her every now and then. I mean, look around, look at yourself. If you can't lead yourself, how in the hell you gonna lead a woman? I mean, just because the Lord bless you with a dang-a-lang don't mean that you the head of anything. I mean, ask yourself, would you want your daughter to submit to a man like you? If the answer is no, you should probably be doing better.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if
Okay. I thought that was a good video, lightweight.
And that's why I posted it. What's one thing you're gonna get a lot of hate for, but ain't nobody gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that he was.
Yeah. See, I didn't see that video.
A lot of men are complaining about modern women having masculine energy, but the truth is, y'all will use a woman for everything that she has and still expect her to be soft and feminine. No woman is going to be able to embrace her feminine energy if she constantly feels uneasy with you. If she's in survival mode and has to do it all herself, and you aren't doing your part as a man, you will never get the best version of her. A lot of men are complaining about modern women having masculine energy, but the truth is, y'all will use a woman for everything that she has and still expect her to be soft and feminine. No woman is going to be able to embrace her feminine energy if she constantly feels uneasy with you. If she's in survival mode and has to do it all herself, and you aren't doing your...
I agree with that, Karima. Because
men lie to them often at times because they love them. They usually tell the truth to the women that they don't give a fuck about. Sometimes, because men are creatures of circumstance, they may fall into some that may or may not necessarily be good for them. And as long as they can remove this woman out of their life and she does not become a relationship, a side chick, you just gonna have to learn how to understand. They didn't do it because they liked her. They did it because it was just convenient at the time. And so I'm grooming them. I'm teaching them. I'm helping them to understand the importance of discipline, because I don't want them to fumble the bag. But I need y'all to understand that the reason that he lied to you wasn't that he didn't care about you. It was because he actually did care about you and he didn't want to hurt you. And he understood that. I know you keep telling me to be honest with you, but the reality is that you cannot handle the truth behind the idea that she just was a good, just really quickly. She really wasn't even that good. The minute that I had posted clarity, I wasn't even thinking about her. I was trying to figure out how to get her out of there. And I realized how much I love you, which is one of the reasons why I lied to you, because I did not want to mess up the main thing. And I thought that I could keep the main thing, and I could separate it. And so, baby, please.
Yeah, that's just a loser. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of those individuals that comes up with reasons on what he's doing and why he's doing it. And he's coming up with a reason.
Now, this is the one they have a problem with. They don't like this brother right here. This brother be speaking his mind. He be saying crazy stuff, but he be saying, you know, stuff that be getting on the guy's nerves. You feel me? So, yeah, they hear none of these other guys, but this guy, the way he said it.
Did you just put this copyright disclaimer? Did you just put this copyright disclaimer?
Yeah, let me play the copyright thing. But
yeah, play that.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together. Okay, so this is the
welcome back. I'm gonna go ahead and stream live to my I'm streaming live right now. I want to get the people to see what's going on. So I'm about to put this on my page. One moment.
Okay. Yeah.
Vulnerable enough to embrace her femininity with you, then modern women
are a man and you can't pay all the bills, I do not want you to join any masculine modern women conversations. If you are not a man that can provide a safe space for her to be vulnerable enough to embrace her femininity with you, then shut the fuck up. If you don't provide and protect emotionally, financially, spiritually at a high level, shut the fuck up from a woman that can provide for herself. Quit complaining about these independent women. If you not a man, is going to be a solution to that. The reason why there's so many independent women out here is because like you be so not dependable. If you provide her with a hard life, don't complain about the fact that when she come in your life, she not being soft. You want a woman to be submissive to you when you can't even submit the full rent payment? All y'all do is offer stress and headaches and wondering why this woman ain't your piece.
Chime in on this. This right here, it is okay for it, when a woman says these same exact words, they call it, you know, they say that we are being hard to deal with, we are this and we are that. But this man just came and told the truth about why we won't deal with that. And why we don't want to deal with that. If you come with drama and bills and it just, you can't even pay nothing. You can't show me that you could be a man. You ain't got a car. You ain't doing nothing. Credit messed up. Just going in and out of jail. What you think that I'm gonna submit to you for? You a bill. Like SMUD, PG&E, and the house note. I can't afford no more bills right now, baby. Chime in on that, Daryl, because you the man on this platform. You the only man that's here right now that I see, unless everybody want to chime in. Abdul, where you at? Neo, where you at? JJ, where you at? Calling all men to the den. Where you at?
I think I missed some of that because I think I was too far away from the connection. So I heard Tawana talking, but did Karima play the video and you were commenting on it? That's what was going on?
Uh-huh. And you know,
so the video she was
go ahead and run it just one more time. One more time, Rima. Just one more time for the people.
The last video. I saw the other one, the last video. I think that's the guy. I think I heard Karima.
Yeah, we want the men of the den to come on and chime on in. We need everybody, every man to chime on in.
Hold on, let me play this one first.
My God.
I'm trying to make them emotionally disturbed.
Y'all out here saying my man, my man, my man, my man. Always had more than one boyfriend.
Stay single.
These men be using y'all for multiple reasons. Why y'all think, you know, some of these men, they end up ghosting you, or they come out of nowhere contacting you, or they come out of nowhere wanting to see you at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Because they're dealing with other women.
Stay single.
You could be spoiling him. You could be giving this man money so he wants you to, you know, stick around. And then there's another girl he's dealing with feeding his ego. And then another girl he's dealing with that's, you know, giving him great sex. You need to do the same thing. Have one boyfriend that gives you a lot of money. Have another boyfriend that's your travel buddy. Have another boyfriend, you know, that can feed you emotionally. Do the same thing.
Stay single.
Now I have.
Well, see now, and that's the part.
I agree, but I don't agree. Reason being is because you don't have to match energy.
You have to have more than one boyfriend because these men are not even claiming y'all, and y'all out here saying my man, my man.
And see, and that's the part where I think we have to understand that men and women are to complement each other, but not equal. A lady sometimes will have more in one area, and then let's say if a lady, she may be 95% and the man may be 5%. That's not equal. The man may be 95%, the lady 5%. That's the complement. So when a lady, what she's saying, like ladies have multiple boyfriends, she's also talking about having sex with the multiple boyfriends. because at that point she can connect. She can damage her own soul, thinking that she can be like a man.
Yeah, you don't supposed to match energy for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So when she's saying having multiple boys, and then if other ladies starts following her lead, she can actually damage a nation. Elijah Muhammad said that when you
damaging for both. Stop trying to make it
sexy red.
It's only damaging for her soul. No, it's damaging for his soul too. To be having all these
no, that's what I'm saying. That you're wrong right there, Corinne.
That's why you have trust issues.
You know
That's why a lot of people.
Let me tell you something, girl. Yes.
When it's not just her. It's other things that occur with him too. But you're not focused on that. You only focus on her being damaged. No, he could be damaged.
No, what I'm saying, when I'm talking about the soul, when I'm talking about the soul level, the woman receives a deposit from a man. A man's spirit steps into a woman. A woman can actually become psychotic. When you get this personality of a man and that personality of a man, all that woman's got all that going on inside of her. She don't recognize that can be damaging to her soul. A man leaves something behind. A man don't take something from a woman.
Yes, they do. A woman can do the same thing to a man real quick. You feel me? A woman can emotionally have a man.
He's dealing with 15 different psychic personalities unless he knows how.
Him where he's so focused on her and the bullshit. I mean, it's vice versa.
Let me say something, girl.
She could
No, it's not, Kareem. No, it's not, Kareem. A woman is a receiver. A woman is a receiver. A man deposits.
That don't mean nothing. I done seen just now a real life story. My friend Lionel just committed suicide. He committed suicide over a woman. His woman left him. He went in the garage and hung his damn self.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that you can say that
a woman can mentally ruin a man.
No, I'm not saying they can't. I'm not. No.
Sperm going inside her when he got a whole bunch of body.
No. I'm saying a spirit going inside of her. I didn't say a sperm. Huh?
He's dealing with a whole bunch of spirits too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because what he can.
Okay. And the other woman, and the other woman, and the other woman.
And a lot of women practice voodoo on them, put certain shit on them, all kinds of stuff. Let's not be a hypocrite and try to focus on what a woman can be fucked up.
No. What I'm saying is, if this lady is teaching, what I'm saying is, if this lady is teaching ladies to do that, she can damage a nation.
We're not gonna make excuses why it's wrong for her, but it's right for him. No,
I'm saying, okay, if we are dissecting, remember what we're doing. Remember what we're doing. We're not getting too, we're not getting too connected to what we're doing. We're dissecting what's being said and giving our commentary how we understand it.
No, I'm making sense. I'm telling you. It's wrong when it's the woman, but when it comes to a man, see, y'all make up all excuses why it's wrong for her, but you don't have not one for men.
Let me ask you something.
So you just
let me
over and over.
Okay, let me ask you something, Kareem, about what we're talking about.
A man can't be ran through, and it's okay for him to have body counts, but if a woman does it, she ran through.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question about what we're talking about. Can I ask both of y'all a question?
And she ain't no good to nobody. That's the discussion.
And it's vice versa.
Can I ask?
That's why we dealing with bitter
let's not get
on the internet now. That's why we dealing with bitter trauma men on the internet. He regurgitates.
Okay, let's not get emotional. Let's deal with it let's deal with it. Let's deal with it. Let's not.
Why would he speak on it? He's speaking off from experience, right? He's the one that's running around having different multiple relationships and then talking about it on the internet. Oh, she shouldn't be this and that and that. And he's a cause of it just as well as her. This is my point.
That if a woman get into your brain good enough, she will get up in there and twirl everything around and drive your crazy. I done seen it. A woman can drive you literally crazy. Imagine 5 or 10 of them in the house and they ain't getting along. Or they fighting over who the top and who the bottom. Oh yeah, that'll drive a man crazy. Drive you straight crazy to the cuckoo house. Make them run away. So
have y'all heard the term microchimerism?
Nope, let's look it up. How you spell it?
MICRO. I think microchimerism. CHRIS
Micro center, micro what?
Chimerism. Morsim, and that's where we receive certain essences of what would you can. It's almost like a part of the DNA can be left with you.
So this is what it says in regards to the meaning of that. It says microchimerism is a presence of a small number of genetically distinct cells in an individual that originated from another person. It can occur naturally or through medical procedure. This is natural, the natural way. It can happen during pregnancy, when fetal cells circulate in the mother after birth, or between twins or siblings. Medical, it can occur through transfusions or transplants, such as in trauma patients or combat casualties. It never said nothing about sex. It says
No, but it's a part of the DNA that can. It's a part of the DNA that can be deposited because a woman is a.
Let me finish reading it.
Okay.
It says the term comes from the word cherima, a mythological creature that has part lion and part goat, and part serpent and micro, which means small. The foreign cell and DNA can persist for decades and can be found in peripheral blood tissues and different types of blood cells. Why didn't it say anything about semen?
Yeah, then let's talk about menstruation. Let's talk about what is menstruation there for. So how the hell is something being left in there when I'm cleaning my system out normally? But anyways, that's another topic. But it ain't making no goddamn sense.
It says that it's a mythological. It comes from a mythological creature. That's the first thing. So
no. They're talking about the word came from a mythological creature. They say the word. They gave you the etymology of the word, but
okay, so I see right here it says diminished immune response, transfusion associated microchimerism, TA-MCI is common in trauma patients and combat casualties and has been linked to weakened immune responses. So this right here, it says micro is defined as long-term presence within an individual of a low level of cells derived from a different individual. It occurs after blood transfusion, organ transplant, and pregnancy. During normal pregnancy, there is a big reactoral traffic of material, fetal and placental cells. So this can't happen during sex.
No. What we have to do with that?
Like,
okay. Listen.
Let me stop you. This is how you made it seem. You made it seem because we were talking about women having different men and men having several women. You try to make it seem like because a woman has different men that this is going to happen to her, and we just seen that it ain't. The only
okay, let me explain. Let me explain.
Listen, I'm just showing you what I see. Hold on. You tried to make it seem like that, Daryl.
I'm finna tell you. Okay. I'm finna cut. If you would let me explain, you took the word and then you read the word. Now let me elaborate on what you just read.
Go ahead.
Okay. Because I just said that if you take a particular something and pour it onto the earth receives it. The earth is a receptor. The lady is a receptor. So when you pour something into the lady, there's a part of that microchimerism that can become a part of her DNA. But the body has a way of renewing itself. But if a lady doesn't know how to renew herself, then that can stay with her.
The body cleans itself. The woman's body cleans itself. So we don't
all of our bodies have the capacity.
The woman's womb is
that's cool. You just
no. We're talking about what you have become. No, we're talking about what has become a part of your body part.
Go back to the whole thing.
What you just now said is a man can do it and a man can't be like a woman when having multiple partners. This is what you just said.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm standing on that. I'm not backing. I'm not throwing it in reverse. I'm standing on that. The
Well, it's
nature
standing
of
on
the
it.
man is to leave a
It's standing
deposit.
on
The
something.
lady is
It's
the
standing on
lady is
something that crumbles. You can't
huh?
prove that.
The lady is magnetic in her nature. She absorbs. That's her
That's not what
nature. Your
this
nature is
says right
magnetic.
now.
A
I don't care
magnet
about that, but
draws
that's
to
not
it.
that. Now you're going to something
No,
else.
but you
Go to
No,
talking
no,
what
about
it's
you
all
said.
tied together. What it is, you have to tie. What it is, you just can't leave one thing isolated. You have to tie magnetism with reception, with pulling in. All of that ties together.
It doesn't
So when I'm telling you
matter,
that
girl. You just
if you
gotta
don't know how to
say that
cleanse,
men cannot have
Daryl.
extra
Only
women,
time she really actually
but the
receiving
reason why
is
a
when she get
woman
pregnant.
cannot
When
have
that
numerous
sperm cell
men.
make it
That's
up
what you
there,
just
that's
said.
the only time she receive. Other than that, she ain't receiving nothing. You feel me?
That's
She
exactly, and you trying to make it
started
seem like,
cleaning that shit
oh,
around the
the
fuck.
reason that
That's
women can't
clean
be with a
around
damn
what
man
come? Wait,
is
wait,
because
wait.
she
One at a
don't.
time.
No, you just lied,
But
pretty
y'all,
much.
one at a time. Let one at a time. I cannot hear both of y'all at the same time. One at a
Let me
time.
share this
sperm
screen right
cell
here
have to
just
make
so
it
the
through. Hold
people
on,
of the
let me say this.
audience can see the
Hold on. The
description of
sperm
this.
cell have to make it through walls. They have to make it to a point.
And
This is
that'll
Okay?
not
make
just
it.
about
And
sperm.
majority of the time, it don't make it to that goddamn point.
This is not just about sperm. This is not just about.
It
This is
is,
about.
because that's what
That's
No,
what we
what I'm
was
saying.
talking about.
Okay, once we understand that there is
Then
a
if it is not
physical,
about
but
sperm,
also
hold
there
on.
is
If
a
it's not
spiritual
about,
component
hold
to
on,
it.
now. If it's not about sperm, if it's not about sperm, then it ain't no
I say it's
different.
not
It
just
ain't no
about
different from.
sperm.
Because we were talking about
Okay, I'm saying
several
if
different
it ain't
mates.
just about
That's
sperm,
what
there's
we
no
were talking
different.
about.
There's
You
no
going
Okay,
somewhere
different.
else, girl.
I'm not just talking about sperm. I'm also talking about the energy that a woman can absorb from a man. When I say his
And a man
spirit,
can absorb energy from a
You
woman.
said
That's the
when
same
he
thing we
he
said.
pours into a woman.
What
That's
part of
what you
that don't
said.
you get?
the men,
What part of that is
according
wrong?
according to how nature has designed the man is not designed to absorb the lady like the lady is designed to absorb the man. I'm not saying there's not
Well, they
some
is.
type of.
They
I'm not
is.
saying there's not
So,
some
Not
type
saying
of
that
that's wrong. That's what I'm
exchange, but
saying.
I'm
They
saying the lady,
partners is
according
because
to nature, and I
all
didn't make
women's
nature,
spirit
Karima
was
didn't make
linked
nature, and
with her.
Tawana
That's
didn't
what
make
you
nature.
said.
Nature was created by a being that says, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is the quality that a female has, and these are the quality that a man has. The man has the quality to release something. The lady has the quality to absorb something. You didn't. None of us. What it is, we're just looking at nature to determine. Okay, how then do
So
we?
how do you explain the LGBT then, the men that
No,
receive?
see, this is going off to another point. You feel me on some?
We
Yeah,
supposed to be dissecting.
you don't know
Okay,
nothing
how?
about
Okay,
nature.
okay. We
If
supposed to
you
be
dealing with
dissecting
a
these
strange
films.
plant,
I
we
mean,
don't know
dissecting
nature
these
to
videos.
evolve and change and do all kinds of stuff. But we gonna keep it real. A man ain't no different than the women when it comes to that point. You feel me? He
Hello.
gonna serve if she on some bullshit and he in the household, that shit can rub off on him, and he can be just as well as her. The same energy. We talking about energy. Stop playing.
Right. Keep
It
the
ain't
same
hard for
energy.
you to get.
It's the
A
same
man can
energy.
change your energy just as well as a woman. A child can change your energy. Stop playing. But at the end of the day, we're not making excuses. Both of them, to me, is wrong.
Okay, do you think men and women are the same?
They're not
At a
the
certain
same.
point, a man
Do
and a woman is the same.
Okay, they are the same at a certain point. Is there a point where they're not the same?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's points where they're not the same. I
You
mean,
have
Okay,
yeah,
so
you have
do you think that when a man has sex with a woman, that a woman has a different chemical reaction than that a man has?
no,
I
I
don't know.
believe
Let's
they
look that
both
up.
are the same.
Let's look that up. Let's
A
get
lady
facts.
has a bond. A lady has a particular. What is
You
it called?
don't know what a lady got. You don't know what she got. You don't know what she gonna get. That's my point. Y'all
No,
keep
no, no.
Well,
You
if
don't.
you
You
doing
don't.
don't
what
You
know
don't.
what
You
if
don't know
she's
what I'm
y'all
finna
getting,
say.
then
You
know,
don't know what
girl.
I'm.
That's my
You don't
point.
know
That's
what I
my
was finna
point.
say.
No, I do.
let's
You started
Google
off
that.
wrong. You started off wrong. That's my point. I've been saying that.
Okay,
It's
what
a
I'm
man.
saying is that
It's
when
a man.
What do you know about what a lady have? You a man. Like you only going off of what they say. You don't know
I'm I'm
nothing.
a, I'm finna talk about biology. I'm finna talk about biology, Karima. That's biology.
Let's talk about
If I start
Let's
telling you a
let's
lady has a hormone called
let's talk
oxy, I think
about
it's called.
biology. Let's not
It's
talk
a
about all these unnecessary.
okay. According to the
let
science,
him
then
finish,
Talk
Raymond.
about
a lady
reality.
releases a
Let,
bonding chemical, and that bonding chemical is not something that the man does. It bonds her to certain things. So that's biology. That's not Dare talking about it. And if that okay,
And
it's
I'm pretty
certain
sure
things.
you can search and find out where it's the same. I don't care about that. You feel me?
Yes,
My
women
point
have
is, this is my
bonding
point.
what? They have
You're
bonding
trying
what,
to
girl?
pick and choose and say this is
Huh?
different. I don't care
They
about
have
She
that.
bonding
she
what?
has a bonding
Hold on.
agent that
My point
bonds
of the
her a
matter
certain way
is,
that men don't
my
get
point,
bonded. I think it's not oxy. I want to say
from this to that,
oxytocin, but
this to
I don't
that
know if
kind
that's the right term. But a lady has a
So let's
bonding
get back to
element that when she receives something, it
a lady
bonds her a
has a
certain
lot of
way.
things that a man do not
Yes.
have.
Okay.
Now,
So
but
let
that
me
don't
go
have
into
nothing to
that.
do with the main point. The main
Okay.
point
Okay.
is, you
Okay.
feel me?
Karima,
We don't.
Peace
I
to
don't
the
think.
panel. Am I on here? Can I interrupt y'all for a minute? I understand y'all are really building, but
Hold on.
okay,
okay.
I
you
don't
are the same
feel
person. Now
that
stand down until she
just
finishes.
because you give a reason, an opinion on why you think it's right, don't mean it's right. I feel like it's wrong on both ends. Pure point blank. I don't feel like a woman should be sleeping with multiple niggas just as well as a man sleeping with multiple partners at the same time. I don't give
Sin
a
is
fuck what
sin.
you're still.
Sin is sin. It says that is adultery. You know, sin is sin. So we're talking about
Nasty.
that.
Come on now, you make it. She shouldn't do it because she got this. No,
He
he
can
shouldn't
no
do it
no
because
no.
he
Sin is
nasty,
sin.
spreading diseases and doing just nasty stuff. Let's reality of the point, not what science and everybody else say. Reality of some of the things that might
And what
occur.
I'm
the word
saying
That's
it's
say?
more
What the word
damning
say?
to the female
hey,
than it is to the
okay,
man. That's
herpes,
what I'm saying.
all that other good stuff. It's damaging. This is damaging. What I just said is very much damaging. But go ahead.
Very much
I
so.
just
Thank you.
put the information in the chat.
That's what I want to come in and say. Again, I want to say peace to you queens as well as to the king. But I think y'all being frustrated because I don't think it's a misunderstanding all around. What he's trying to say, I don't think he's saying it right because he's misunderstanding himself. So again, it is wrong
Yeah,
for
no,
both of them.
hold on. Please don't do that. Don't tell what he's doing because you don't know
Okay.
what he's doing until you ask.
Let me say it this way. I agree with you. Let me say it this way. It is wrong for both, as well as what you ladies are saying, because it is wrong for a woman. They say what he is considered the hero, where she's considered this hoe. Again, but what you saying, sir, is that the woman is a receptor. Okay, but again, and you saying she's binding and all this stuff, but when you leave one binding woman and then you go off to another woman and then you're depositing, as you say, you're depositing from one woman that you sleeping with and then you go sleep with another woman, you're doing all this depositing and you bringing one thing to one woman and taking it to another woman. So that's what you're doing as this
called trichomonas.
Okay, so now you taking all this stuff and bringing it from one woman to the next woman and this and that.
That's how you
and
get
then when
diseases.
she talks about we cleaning ourselves with our administration and all this other stuff, but we also have our yoni cleaning, we also have dishes and whatever. So we also doing our cleansing thing. But again, you are dropping in and you are depositing these things from one woman to another. So whether or not she's sleeping with another man or not, again, that's you again depositing your filth. So again, that's exactly what you're saying. So you're standing on it, and I'm glad that you do. Understanding that you're depositing your filth from one woman to another. Every time you go sleep with a different woman, and then you want to say she's sleeping with different men, only because the women nowadays ain't waiting around. She may wait months or years before she get with another man, and just because she had a baby by another man, you want to say she's a receptor from receiving all these deposits, but you forget where them deposits come from, right, Mr. Bank? Because that's where it came from. But you forget
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is that it's more damning for her than it is
damning because damn if you brought it, right? And you or anything that's built and made just like you, because I'll be damned, that's where it came from. So again, you forgot that part. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. And now you frustrating them with all of this allegorical stuff about how when she had her baby and we talking about afterbirth and the bloodline, or if she had to receive blood and all this other stuff about the microisms and all these other isms and schisms that you come up with about how these DNA deposits that don't have nothing to do with you, but you want to tell her how it came, but you want to use that for informational purposes to say that you'd have left some kind of deposits in her, but you might have had left deposits in her. That's why she had to yoni steam and all these other steams to get all these other steams out of her. But she already had a way to get all that out of her anyway.
System.
You see what I'm saying? So she has,
and that's why it don't stay. If you guys look at the
it's
information,
not just about okay. You're talking about cleaning the biology. I'm talking about a part of
okay,
the
but
essence.
she had her biology has a mechanism that works without you, without every extra thing that she do. It was automatic, systematic. She was born with it. See what I'm saying? So science didn't have to develop nothing for her. She already had something going on scientifically without her. So your deposit system, she already had a system, and then she had another system that she developed to keep it going. So she already has a couple of cleaning systems without you, boo. See what I'm saying? So now you talking about what science did. Well, she has something that science didn't even know nothing about.
Now we're talking about her psyche now. We're talking about her soul. That's what I'm saying. It's not just the physical part.
Okay, well, what cleans your soul? What cleans your soul from stop depositing? Because again, every time you go somewhere else, you still come back with deposits, and it's not banked. Right, but you make sure it's stuck.
So let's talk about the soul. Okay, so
my nature is electric. Electric has a component within it that is self-cleansing. So when the lady is magnetic, if she doesn't actually do something,
you dropping off your electric dump off on her, because electric is positive and negative. So what you saying? You dropping off your negative dumps, or are you dropping off positive? If you're talking about electricity,
what we're talking about is that we cannot. If we have a particular behavior that is the same, I'm saying the lady may say,
and behaviors are negative and positive, sir.
Let me finish.
And then if she very valuable point, and I want you to answer to it. When the guard was depositing in another boy's rectum, what is that? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what I'm saying is that because my nature is electric, it throws things off. It throws things off. That's what electricity is.
Receiving. That's the point. He said women receiving. I'm saying what to do receiving. Okay, go ahead.
What is the
electric is a output. Magnetism is a input. So therefore, I'm saying that she may say, because you listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. She may say, because you're doing it, I can do it too. You can do it, but it's more damaging to you if you follow what I'm doing. It's not that it may damage me to a degree, but it's going to damage you more because of your nature. Your nature is to receive. So you start saying, well, if a man can do it, I can do it. Yes, you can do it, but it's going to cost you something. The same way, let me give you an example. Let me give you another example.
Hold on.
Okay, let me. Wait. Then
your point is out the door.
Let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. The nature of the female is to be soft. That's her nature. My nature is hard. That creates an attraction between the two. You can step in the role of a man. You step in the role of a man, you're going to become hard when you do that. It's going to cost you something to start trying to be like me. So now here's the thing about, and as you come,
she don't supposed to be hard. There's times where she needs to be hard, she has to be soft. Like
she can be soft. If she's got the right man, she don't have to step in the role of a man. The man be's hard for her. But when she has to step in the role of the man, and she has to take on this masculine and start releasing testosterone, and as she does that too much, she won't even know to take off that hat. She starts walking around all the time now with this hardness about herself. And no man is attracted to a hard woman.
That's where y'all get
what do you say about the LGBT community that receives then, girl?
Hold on. Because
the LGBT community that receives, girl. Do he got to be
wait, one at a time. One at a time. I cannot. One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
What I'm saying is, I almost lost point. I'm saying, if the woman, say for instance, you said she's supposed to be the receiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because he putting something in her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then you went to the other, but we're gonna stick right here. So you're saying the same thing for the Bati boys?
The Boxy Boys.
Yeah, the Bati boys. The Bati boys that you, the bottom boys or whatever you want to call them. You saying the same thing? Because it don't make no sense if you saying, well,
Somebody
it's just
receiving
about
there
receiving.
too.
You
You know
talking
what I
about
mean?
you talking about anal sex?
Making points. Yeah, I'm just saying. You saying, you know,
With a male though.
we do this because she's receiving and she receiving different, you know, whatever you're saying. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
What does
it's
that have to do?
the
What
thing
does
with
a male
the
do
boys
then?
when they receive it.
Yeah,
You know,
they receive it. What did they do?
What?
They're not
Well, if
receiving.
they're
A whole
rece-
bunch of people is in them too, right?
okay, if they are receiving, they're receiving in an unnatural part that's not designed to receive.
Oh, okay. Okay, now that's what I say. You feel me? It's always something on top of something, but at the end of the day,
But that's the truth. The anus is not designed to receive
no, this is
something.
where we at with.
The anus is designed to.
Wrong, but you just no, it's wrong. It's wrong. You feel me? If a person is practicing safe sex, that your theory
Body
about
in
them,
a
you know, getting
unnatural way.
yeah,
That could be a natural way, but then there can be consequences for doing that.
So if she's, you know, protecting herself and she's having sex and she's good. But then you say no, because it's not just about, you know, her receiving, right? You said it could be spiritual. But then I say, hold on, because I'm keep saying it's both. You're making up excuses. Then you go from, well, it's this, it's that. No, but then we can say that it's both at the same time because you're not saying anything about him. And that's the reason why I made this thing, because y'all always make sure that y'all talk about what she shouldn't be doing and how she can't be doing this. But it's never nothing about him, even though I say both. And then you say, yeah, but then you say, well, this and that. But make some points about him.
Okay, it's based on what we're talking about. If we're talking about sex, okay, Kareem, what we're doing? Okay, let me finish. Let me finish. If we're talking about sex, then that's what we're addressing. Now, if you want to talk about what damage the man, we can talk about what damage the man. But that part right there, we're talking about a lady saying, if a man does, I should be able to do it too.
No, you talking about, you, like I said, you just pinpointing when it was a whole broad topic, meaning women can't do what men do, right? It ain't just sex. And hold on, because you just said that it wasn't about sex and then it's about sex. No, it's not just about that. You making it a point about
you
that.
Said it was about
spirituality. She shouldn't do it because of this.
And connection and energy. You just said
the whole thing is she shouldn't be sleeping with multiple partners. Why that couldn't come out your mouth just as well as he shouldn't be sleeping with multiple parts. And this is why. But you can find all kinds of reasons why the woman, and this is why, and scientists and all this, but
make
not
it okay for the man.
But this is wrong for the man. This is not good for him. This is whoop the whoop, and that's my point.
Okay. Let me address that.
Making sure his business is telling a woman what she shouldn't be doing. And
okay, let me address that. The nature.
Don't say nothing about the dudes. But then when we say something,
okay.
No, it's not both. No, it's not. Okay, go ahead.
Because the lady, her sex drive is even different than a man. A lady has a certain time she's ovulating.
You don't know none of that. That's what I'm saying. You regurgitating shit from your head. You know all of us different. Like that's what I'm saying.
Okay, if y'all gonna cut me off, I can't. At least if y'all gonna cut me off, I can't even get the point out. Just as soon as I say.
I asked you to find something in the nature of men's. You particularly said because the woman's sex drive, you win again. You feel me? You couldn't even for a second say this is the reason why. You shouldn't.
You have.
No,
you have to go into nature. You have to go into nature, and nature comes from God. The man is made different than the woman. The man is made different from. The man has certain qualities that the lady doesn't have, and the lady has certain qualities the man don't have.
Having sex with different women.
Huh? What you just say? I'm trying to say. Well, okay. Y'all keep wanting an equality between sex between men, but that's not an equality between those actions. The man can do something and not come up with consequences. Okay, a lady can lay down with a man. A man not gonna come up pregnant. It's certain things that a lady, a man can. Okay, what I'm saying is, it's not an equal playing field when it comes to sex. It's not equal, but it's a balanced playing field. But it's not equal. Equal means that happen to me. If you lay down with me, I'm not gonna ever get her pregnant.
Something different between them.
Okay.
It's
Let's
still
go to the
wrong.
medical news.
I don't care if you can go and
I
find
need
out and say a
receipts.
woman got a coochie and a man got a penis. This is why. No, that's not the whole thing. The reason is you cannot for a second say, why is it wrong for a man? In one,
Okay.
in any take, you can
It's
say
not
it's
correct.
wrong
It's
for
not a matter of right and wrong. It's a matter.
He will be getting AIDS. He will be making himself. You can find reasons. But
Okay. It's not a matter of right and wrong. It's a matter of understanding how nature has designed us differently.
Trying to tell a woman.
So I just now posted some information in the chat in regards to oxytocin.
We did enough of that.
The love hormone. This is what he's trying to say in regards to different hormones during sex and stuff like that. So I went ahead and put that in the chat right here in the comments in regards to this some information. Now, this is what I want to say. Both of them had the same thing. One may be more than the other one, but both of them got it. Let's read.
Oxytocin, I think that's the name.
Oxytocin is a hormone and a neurotransmitter that is associated with empathy, trust, sexual activity, and relationship building. It's sometimes referred to as the love hormone because levels of oxytocin increase during hugging and orgasm. It didn't say this intercourse. It says hugging and orgasm. Okay? It says it may also have benefits as a treatment for a number of conditions, including depression, anxiety, and intestinal problems. Okay? It says oxytocin is produced in the hypothalamus, a part of the brain. It says females usually have a higher level than males. So in regards to hormones and what's going on, we love harder, we are the sensational, but you guys have that too. And in regards to what you keep on saying, just regular, just being with multiple people or whatever, I still don't see the word intercourse. I still don't see the word semen. So
when you look at that word, when you look at different people talk about that same word, you'll find other people give more information. You're reading from a source, but if you could continue to look up oxytocin, you'll find out that this person will give you this information. And this.
What about the last source? Because I just read another thing to you that said
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You pointed out, and when I went to the receipts, it wasn't there.
Okay, what I've heard people when they describe oxytocin, they've talked about how it's a bonding hormone that the woman releases.
So where's that? Give me receipts of that. Don't just tell me. Show me receipts.
What are you asking? What are you asking?
I'm asking. This is what I'm asking because we keep going.
I just said if you look under multiple sources about people talking about oxytocin, you will also find out what I'm saying. They have discovered it is a bonding chemical that the female releases. And she bonds in a way that the man may not have bonded. She bonds with her baby, just like when the baby drinks the breast milk from her mother.
We didn't say nothing about no babies. This is what I'm saying. You keep going way farther than where we at.
Because you cannot lock the understanding into one understanding. I'm saying there are different levels of this understanding of oxytocin.
You still haven't answered the main question, though, Daryl.
What's the main question?
The main question is, why is it different for a man? Because this is what you're saying. The pole is greater than the whole. That's all you're saying. In a different type of way.
That's not great. See, it's the language that y'all are using that's making you combative against what I'm saying. You thinking I'm saying you're wrong. I'm saying there's certain things that men can do and they don't have the ramifications that you would have if you tried to do the same thing.
Let's see. Right, so
because you're trying to make us equal, we're not equal in that field. If I go have sex with 10,
Hold on.
You're superior in an arena, but you're not superior in every arena.
Hold on.
In some arenas, I'm superior.
We not hold on.
Not
We ain't
different.
trying, no, you making it an equal thing. That's your
No,
problem.
I'm saying it's complimentary.
Let me speak, please.
Okay.
I don't want to yell, and I'm yelling, and people think I'm upset. I'm not. I'm just want to talk. Okay. So, listen. You making it about that, right? If you can sit there and say both of it's wrong, you pinpoint why you think this. You the one brought up all this other stuff. You the one. We didn't. We only just talking about it. You the one keep saying this. All I'm saying, hold on. Let me finish, please. Because this is I don't want to be changed up the whole reason why I brought this up and all that. And he did that just now. Oh, you making it about an equal thing. Hell motherfucking no. It's not about no equal conversation. You feel me? When it's wrong, it's wrong. You feel me? Pure point blank. And we can find many reasons why it's wrong. But you refuse to do that. All you can come up with is this is the reason why the women. And it's okay with that. I don't have a problem with you saying that. My problem is, why can you say this is the reason why for the brother? And this is why I'm saying is, y'all quick to try to check a sister. And that's the reason why I started this whole thing, which you keep on proving me right over and over and over and over, because you have so much to say about what the women should be doing. And you have so much research on her, but it's nothing that you're telling about the brother. That's my point. This is what I'm saying. My point is, my whole reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm being, you feel me, fairly, giving both sides, and y'all being hypocrites. It's okay for me to share this side, but then as soon as I share this side, it's a big old conversation over why she shouldn't be doing it. It's nothing about him. We have not said anything about him this whole time within this hour and 46 minutes. And that's my whole point. Why is it always to be about the man knows so much and him so much about a woman, but he can't really talk to the brothers? Now, once you talk to the brothers.
Okay, now.
There's a whole
Okay,
bunch of brothers in the audience.
Okay, because we were talking about the men and sex and the lady and sex. I'm saying that there's a damning component that happens to the man. If we get around to that, I will tell you what I believe the damning component is. Because let me ask you this question. Okay, let me finish. Let me ask. Let me ask.
I don't care. It's more on both. I don't care about the damage components. I don't care about that. My thing is, you feel me? The whole reason why you cannot say that it's wrong for the man.
When you say wrong, what do you mean by wrong?
It's wrong for him.
I'm saying damning. I'm saying damning. I'm saying there's some damage that happens to the man. There's some damage that happens to the woman. I'm not talking about wrong. I'm talking about I'm talking about something that damages us a certain way.
You didn't say nothing.
And when the damage is done, then that damage is passed on to our offspring. So I'm talking about damage. I'm not talking about right and wrong. Right and when you start talking about wrong,
you're just making an argument about the woman the whole time. The whole time.
No. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask the panel.
Why am I keep saying that?
Okay, let me ask the panel.
Both, and there's reasons, and I don't want to hear, you feel me, your particular reasons on why this is this, when you can't even sit there and say anything about the men. And when I
we hadn't gotten to that point.
Reason about topic, Daryl. This is what are you not hearing? What are you not hearing? My point is, y'all have so much to say about the women, and you say history, but not once did you say anything about the man. And here we is, hour and 50.
I wasn't talking about any of them, Karima. I wasn't talking about any of them. You acting as if I'm bringing this stuff. You acting.
I
that's what I'm
want
saying.
you to talk about them because that's
what I'm saying.
You talking to the man.
Because the video that let's just stay right here. Okay, what I think happens to the man when a man has multiple women, I think it lowers his self-esteem. I think he doesn't know his value. When a man really understands his value, he won't be with just no any woman. He will understand that there's something about him that if I leave this with you, I just left a treasure with you. So it lowers his self-esteem so any woman can have him. So it lowers his self-esteem, his self-worth, and his self-value. He doesn't know who he is. So that's when any woman can go to him and say, oh, you want me? You want me? It lowers his value in knowing who he is. It's like LeBron James. Can't no any woman get with LeBron James. Can't no any woman get with a famous person because he understands his value. When a man understands his value, he don't just leave his seed just anywhere because he recognized that that woman can take his seed and take him into a place, and all of a sudden his psychic connection, he may not recognize that all of a sudden now what she untook him, just said she take him to a place that's this, all of a sudden he don't recognize why he may be jittery because a part of him is with her. So we ain't talking, but now going back to the woman thing that she can do what the man can do.
Hollywood jittery people, because
it's not about that.
None of these men that just be jittery because they
you making that a point because you have some issues with her saying this. So we said that it's wrong. It's wrong on both ends, and we can move on. You want to make an issue with us about why she say that she feel like that? No, we said that it's wrong on both ends. Right?
You keep using the word wrong. I'm not using the word wrong, Kareem. I'm not using that word. I'm saying damaging. I'm saying it's damaging to her. And I'm saying more damage comes to her than it comes to the man. I'm not using right or wrong. It's more damage comes to the female when she tried to mimic the behavior of a man by saying, if you were with 10 men, I'm gonna be with 10. If a man said I was with 10, okay, let me ask you this. If your daughter was with 10 men, let me ask you this.
Don't ask me nothing about that. That's not what my point is. And you trying to stress that. Hold on. You're trying to make that because it was a broad conversation that really just didn't have nothing to do with that. That was just a point being made that you're making it a whole stretch up. The point of it being made is the men should be having more of a conversation with the man instead of fucking worried about what the fuck the women are doing and all that type of stuff. But here you is getting deep into it.
They
and I'm
need to
telling
be talking to each
this
other.
is what I'm telling you. We should be having more conversation with the women. Did I say that? And you should be having a conversation about the men. Not how much damage in her pussy should be to the next person. Now,
but that's not my fight. That's not my fight. So I'm not talking about any of it. That's not my field of expertise. That's not my field of I'm not talking about any. That's not my field of expertise. So I'm just coming. I'm throwing stuff against the wall. That's not. I don't make videos about that. I'm just commenting on videos that I see. But you're saying I should be. That's not my fight. That's not the mountain I'm dying on. So I shouldn't be doing it. Who's ever doing it? You should be talking to them about doing it. That's not.
But this the topic. Why y'all too busy trying to correct and analyze and talk about women, but you don't talk about men?
Because that's not my fight. That's not my fight.
That's why you should sit back and let those that is fight say something, because that is my whole argument. I am so busy that y'all, and this is my point, because I'm talking about you obviously now, because you are just like that. That's not your fight. It is your fight. You feel me? Just as well as if you care about your people, you care about the damage it's doing to other young men. And the negativity and the bullshit.
Yeah, that is your right. That is your job.
Yes, it is. Women having with each other. You should have a problem with that. As a person that said that you love your people and that you want to see black people do better, but here it is, we're going back and forth bickering over stupid shit. You feel me? Tipping for tabbing type shit. And my point is, why we can't?
You know what? Be good to your woman, a woman. Be good to your men, teach them how to be a man.
But you said that's not your problem. That is not your problem.
Okay, listen what I'm saying. When I'm saying not my fight, that's not my field of expertise. If I'm a foot doctor, I'm gonna stay on the foot. Now you may talk about the knee, and I may be able to give some commentary and some input on the knee, but I don't know a whole lot about the knee. A person that's talking about the knee all the time, that's who they need to talk to about the knee. My specialty is trying to correct a particular. Well, but I'm a foot doctor.
Wait, hold on. You're
I'm not a knee doctor.
Because at the end of the day, if that's your specialty,
if I put my foot in my, I'm a foot doctor. I know how to remove the foot because I'm a foot doctor.
Okay, but I ain't gonna let you do that.
I'm a foot doctor. If my foot goes in my mouth, I'm a foot doctor. I know how to get the foot out.
I know, Daryl.
I specialize in feet. Ain't nothing with the feet gonna go on that I don't know about.
I know, Daryl. Listen, I don't want you to be the reason why I'm bringing this up, because you're not the one. You feel me? I just wanted you to, you feel me, have your opinion, but I didn't want to have a back and forth, you feel me, argument of what's going on.
Because we love you, Daryl.
Anyways, I mean,
no.
Let me finish. Oh my God, I couldn't even make my point. And I don't want to forget it because I'm easily to forget. Okay, like I said, I didn't want it to be a battle. I'm trying to stop the battles between the sexes, especially with us. So I'm saying why we can't sit there and teach good things. Why do y'all sit there and try to bash women, but then when a woman try to correct a man and say something is a problem? I don't feel like the women should be correcting men. I don't feel like she be teaching them. I don't feel she know the man like she say or when she conversating. I don't think that. And it's the same as a man. You don't know anything. You know what I mean? You don't know anything. That even the internet don't know stuff. Statistics don't know nothing. You feel me? Because everybody's different, everything's changed. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. We need to stop. We need to stop with this gender war stuff. Hold on. I'm not finished. Hold on. I'm not finished. We need to stop with this gender war stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, where is it getting us? Nothing but back and forth, bittering and arguing with each other over bullshit, tearing us down, tearing each other down. You feel me? With all this negativity and bullshit. But it's more like, you feel me? I came from a time where men didn't used to do this. They didn't care about all this, you know, back and forth and, you know what I mean, talking and all in this messy stuff and worried about what females is doing. And I'm telling you that. I'm 70, baby. I didn't come from this type of era where people is doing this type of stuff. But then they want to sit there and say, oh, he's a simp and all this type of stuff. But you're filming it. You over here arguing over it and that. You over here trying to tell a woman what she should be doing and how she should be acting. And most people that do that are boys that likes to be women. Why is a grown man, you feel me, worried about her body counts? Worried about what she doing. He ain't even laying down with her. You feel me? A sister should be telling her or showing her, or his wife that he claims to be this model and woman should be showing her these things by details, not just judging and talking. That just letting me know where he stands, where he coming from, and what type of woman he deal with. And now he don't want them. That's just like the industry. They make all these girls and they show their butts and all this type of stuff, and then you know they glorify this music. But then when a girl walk around this in real life, you know she get criticized. But they over there playing this video and all this type of stuff. And when you go through that song, that's all the type of girls that they looking at. Or when the girls they're not over here talking crazy, but they on the internet, you feel me, talking about a lady they ain't seen walking down the street half naked. You know what I mean? Like, but your woman ain't half naked. Why you can't talk about her? And she talk about how show by example how these women should be. Why not? Go ahead, y'all.
Well, all praise on this one. This is a very good conversation, very good topic that a lot of us need to engage in and hear, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of women here in spirituality that have kids, right? And then to change their life or have a past, right? Maybe they do have body counts, but they ain't got body counts no more. Maybe it was 20 years ago. Everybody has I know as a woman, some of them, I'm not going to say everybody because I know a 30-year-old virgin, okay? So what I'm going to say is most women have a young spurt in their life. You know, so at the end of the day, what a woman does when she's young doesn't mean she's going to be that same woman when she matures. She was a girl before and a woman now. Like you was a boy before. You may have made 1 million babies as a boy, but you really wasn't a man yet. Just because you could have intercourse and all that don't mean that you're really mentally ready or you're mentally grown. So I think that in this conversation, the reason that it's so powerful is because we have the aspect and basically the stereotype presented. The stereotype is Jezebel. That's the stereotype that we're discussing today. If you have slept with a number of men, or you have more than 1 or 2 children, you shouldn't have any standards because you're already tainted. That's what this conversation is about. And our argument as women is, how could you say that about us when you literally belong to the community? That's the argument. Good conversation. If we have any other individuals that like to chime in, go ahead and hit the StreamYard link. Like and subscribe. Make sure that you're sharing, like, and subscribe. Going in here to the chat, I wanted to talk to some people and get some comments out here. I have Shakina Ra, who says, men don't tell women how to be women, and women don't tell men how to be men. How would they know what they are not? I like that. Shakina Ra, thank you for that comment. I'm going to go ahead and like on that because I think that I concur with that statement. In regards to another comment, we have Hanaya Yashara, and she states, but for the older women though, do you really have that problem? I'm honestly asking. The older women been there, done that. The older women have already settled down and they know from experience. They know from seeing what can and cannot transpire. We see what was going on from our older women by what they're doing. We see that a woman has been married for 75 years. We're going to talk to that individual about marriage, right? We're going to talk to a person who has the elder who has been through everything to show the young woman how to stay in a relationship, how to stay solid, right? So with Duro, he's saying that it is damaging, right? If the woman do as the man. Now, in the stereotype is, yeah, it's pretty much damaging because you're going to be a hoe. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. You know, they're going to say that you're not worth it. But see, they don't understand that this is 2024. When women have our own money, our own stability, what can you offer? While you're saying that she has these kids or she's not worthy, you have no credit. You have no home that you own. Who's to the table for you to be able to say anything about my past or where I'm at, saying that I'm not worthy of you when really you might not even be worthy of me. That's this conversation. That's why the conversation is so heated. We have a number of different, I'm not going to say any type of religion or spirituality, but we have a number of different men coming and saying she is no good because she's from another nation, or she is no good because she has 2, 3 kids or more than one baby daddy. She's no good. But what Karima is bringing out is what gives you to say so in regards to that? Who's to say that you are good? Who's to talk about the different baby mothers that you have? If you have 3 baby mamas in America, are you tainted? Are women looking at you like, you know what, he ain't no damn good. He black, he got bad credit, and he got a couple baby mamas. No, they looking at you for who you are. Okay? And what you can bring to the table, if there is one, because 99% of the time we are the table. Let's go ahead back to the chat on the side and get some comments from our viewers.
Well, we've had a meeting of the minds, so, and this will
And
be
it's
the
always
first phase
the
of a
mind.
ongoing discussion, and
Yes,
we can
sir.
go back and glean and learn from what we've discussed and find out what we need to learn so we can even come back with a sharper argument about what would an argument not as bad thing, just being able to present information that we may not know.
That's
So
right.
I
That's
learned
what the
something.
den is all about. It's about giving information and the meeting of the mind with people that are just like us. That's what this platform is about. It's about uniting and getting it out.
Yeah, and
Things that need to be
if
said.
some people in the
We're
audience have
here
something to
to
say,
get it out. Now, in the audience, is there anybody that has anything to say? Would you like to chime in?
yeah, everybody's welcome to bring what they.
We have a lot of individuals that are watching. We got some individuals that are watching, and I just want to say, we have to compliment each other.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in these streets, I concur with Karima. It's not okay for him to go out and be community property, and it's not okay for us to be community property. Now, on one of the videos, she said match their energy. She didn't say have sex with everybody. See, when you're not in a relationship and you don't have a special somebody, I feel me myself, it's okay to date. You got to figure out if you want to be with this individual, if you like the individual. Okay. So if you're going out on a date on Tuesday with Mr. Marr, who's a police officer, and on Friday you're going out to dinner with Mr. JJ, who's an attorney, then that's your decision. You have the right to choose who you feel is suitable for you. And you can shop around and do it. That ain't saying to lay everywhere. That's saying to get to know somebody who has your same mental. Get to somebody that has your same goals, aspirations, dreams, or things in common. And you're not going to find that just with, I'm just going to date this one person and he going to have everything that I need. No, you're going to just like she said, you're going to find a man that you can talk to about anything. You might not have sex with him.
I think I'm the complete package, sister. So,
well, you may be for the right individual. You know what I'm saying? You may be for the right individual. No, nobody's saying that
and
you're
that's what
not
you're looking for.
you
You're looking
are.
for the right individual.
You're looking for somebody that compliments you.
Yes.
Somebody
correct.
that has your same likeness. Somebody that, because sometimes fire and water mix. And we say, we have to be with somebody that's just like us. Sometimes opposites attract.
Yeah, but when you see fire and water does mix if they have the right material between them. Then they can make steam.
Correct. So that's why what Karima is saying is our black men, our elders need to get at these young boys. And our women, our mothers need to get at these young girls, because we both see that either one of them is just going left and right. The girls are stripping and hoeing, and the niggas are shooting and calling people each other ops.
Oh yeah,
It's starting from the head, and the elders are the head.
And that's why I believe the
all
information
Karima was saying. She was saying that
but
the women should really focus on teaching our women how to be women.
But then, let me say this. Let me say this, Tuan. Let me say this. But we have to have that spirit of discernment to know that the woman that's giving the advice, as well as the man that's giving the advice, is giving what's the word?
He shouldn't be
Proper
giving no
advice.
advice. He should be
Proper
talking
advice.
to his brethren. He shouldn't be giving us no advice. He should be talking to his brethren. Teaching his brethren how to be a man.
Hey, y'all, it's about to rain here, and I got to get some lawn equipment in.
Okay.
All right, enjoy it. We're talking at the appointed time, family.
Okay.
Okay.
As
peace.
always, salute.
All right. All right. How do I
That was real good conversation. Yeah, that was a real good one. Daryl is a part of the Lions Den debate team. I am Miss TJ, part of the Lions Den debate team. And you have Queen Rima, part of the Lions Den debate team. If you'd like to come and talk about spirituality, if you'd like to come and talk about things that should be talked about, things that are not talked about in our communities, things that are overlooked in our communities, things that, we know we really should be having conversation about, but, the mainstream media or mainstream sites are not letting us talk about it. We as a people need to come together and have these conversations, because the only ones that's going to fix us is us. And we all we got. Pam, we all we got. I'm going to let you guys go right now. I thank everybody for coming. And please make sure you like and subscribe. And all of you are welcome to the den. Come on in and come to the den. Shalom. Have a good day.